the treasury bench who have the arbitrary points and their desperate move to prove their despotic bill seems to be the currency of the day. Greetings, Honorable Speaker, my fellow parliamentarians and respected dignitaries present here today. All hail one nation, one election, because who cares about regional diversity and local issues, isn't it? Yeah? Well, I mean, how much of arbitrariness those you want? You ask them and they'll say yes. I mean, comparing a stratagem national program like Chandrayaan to a political mechanism. Really? Come on. Moving on to the financial argument. It is the proposition's favorite tune. They claim that conducting one nation, one election will save us a fortune. But hold on, let's add some hard data to the debate, shall we? According to the Law Commission of India 2018, cost of implementing one nation, one election will be astronomical. Approximately 4,500 crore for every Lok Sabha constituency and 1,200 crore for every assembly constituency. Can you believe, Honorable Speaker? 1,200 crore. According to the Election Commission of India 2019, Lok Sabha election alone cost a staggering of rupees 10,000 crores. Yeah. Conducting one nation, one election is cost effective only if you measure cost effective in billions of taxpayers' money. So much for saving money, right? Can we remember the words of Abraham Lincoln here? You can fool all the people some of the time, some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Moving on. Secondly, let's dissect the efficiency argument of the proponents. They claim that one nation, one election will streamline governance. According to the 2018 report of the Parliamentary Standing Committee, Public and Private Grievances, Law and Justice, they concluded, and I quote, conducting one nation and one election could prioritize populist measures above policy discussions and governance. But who needs policy discussions and governance when we can have catchy slogans and grand rallies, right? Honorable Speaker, I request you, let's not hand over our vibrant democracy on a silver platter over to those who seek to consolidate power. Moving on. What about the argument that simultaneous election will reduce voter fatigue? I couldn't emphasize on the word voter fatigue anymore. Studies have shown that conducting multiple elections in a staggered manner often leads to higher voter turnout. For instance, in 2019 Lok Sabha election, mind you, the national voter turnout was 67.34%. In contrast, Honorable Speaker, the state assembly elections held in Maharashtra and Haryana, concurrently with the Lok Sabha polls, saw a voter turnout of 60.46% and 68.47% respectively, Honorable Speaker. This indicates that simultaneous elections might discourage the citizens from exercising their democratic rights, potentially undermining our democracy. And it is the proposition's democracy. I will not term it as democracy. They are proponents of demagoguery. Now let's address the proposition's claim that one nation, one election will increase political stability as their habitual behavior. According to the Law Commission of India 2018 report, in countries with fixed midterm election cycles, the average voter turnout in midterm election cycle is often 70 to 20% less than in general elections. For example, the US, Honorable Speaker, in 2018 saw a voter turnout in midterm elections of 50%, whereas in the presidential election of 2020, it saw a voter turnout of 66%, Honorable Speaker. Also, if the entire election process in the country is synchronized, it will be in the favor of, complete the sentence with me, the proposition. It will help the incumbent government to use their nationalist popularity to gain victories at the local and state level, diminishing any chances of political change and checks and balances. Now it is where I am reminded कि हमें राजनीति से तो इनकार नहीं, लेकिन उनकी राज करने की जो नीति है उससे हमें ऐतराज है. Finally, the Treasury bench is attempting to make an international argument. It is very cute and naive. To give an example, Germany is a federal country with elections held at the Bundestag level and the Landtag level. Let me clarify what Bundestag and Landtag is, because I don't think with their aristocratic logic they can understand the meanings of the word. Bundestag means national, Landtag means regional. Elections have been held in the past in these levels, and they face significant challenges leading to invalidated ballots, quality of the elections, accuracy of the elections. Plus, comparing our vibrant and vast democracy with the smaller and homogeneous countries is like comparing a fireworks show to a birthday candle. It's just not the same. So I'm not going to take lectures from the propositions here tonight who don't even understand the very basic structure of our Indian democracy. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, one nation, one election is not a magic pill. It is an ill-conceived and costly notion. So let's not be swayed by their empty and rhetoric and false promises. It is the behavior of the government. So, Honorable Speaker, I am reminded of the words of our former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He said, and I quote, "सरकारें आएंगी, सरकारें जाएंगी, लेकिन ये देश रहना चाहिए और इस देश का लोकतंत्र अमर रहना चाहिए." With that, Mr. Honorable Speaker, I request you to move the bill against the motion of the House. Thank you.